used to call iPhone Donna phone because like that's all I knew that it did was just play Madonna music videos. Hi, I'm Violet Grohl and you're watching Consequence. I mean, it's so exciting. I feel like, I've been sitting on it for a little while and like being at the point that we're at now where it's like, about a month countdown until the record comes out. It's really exciting and it's kind of nerve-wracking in a way, but I'm more excited than anything, and it's been such a joy, like, talking about the album and meeting so many new people and getting to now, like, rehearse the songs and work on the live show. It's, like, so exciting. It's been a really fun journey. Really, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to call the album. I went out to Scotland with my best friend, and her family has a place up there, and we went up to just spend a couple weeks and do some like ghost hunting and stuff. And while we were up there, it just kind of like clicked. Like that phrase was like what I wanted to call the album. And I mean, we had been using it like just beating it to death like for months, and I just felt like it encompassed like the feeling and like the mood of everything. It was just really a nod to my friend Persia. Like, she's my best friend in the whole world, and we both share like this very intense love for music and worked on music together, and I just wanted to kind of tip my hat to her. It was very spontaneous, and it just kind of fell into place, which was awesome because I had spent so many years like really wanting to get into the studio and start working on my own stuff. With Justin, we connected after my dad went up to, I think it was Copenhagen, to go see Kim play the Collective live. Yeah. And my dad was like totally blown away. I mean, I love that record so much, and I was so into it when it came out, and the production is just like so heavy and killer, and we exchanged numbers and really just kind of started texting and talking about music. We ended up just hanging out at his house, and we talked for like 5 or 6 hours and listened to music, and like he showed me around his house, and I met his family, and he has this incredible like back house studio. It's so spectacular, and the vibe in there is perfect. It's like this mix of like, this is like a designated place to create and to work, but it's also home, and it feels like comfortable. And we did Thumb on day one, just sat down, and he brought in a couple of his friends who are like his like wrecking crew, and he wrote the riff, and it was so like, it was just such a hook. Like, it was so catchy and fun. Like, seeing the way that he could command a room full of musicians, not from like a higher position, just from, like, oh, I have this great idea, like, let's move in this direction. He's just such a force of nature. Like, he's such an incredible guy, and working with him, it's such a pleasure. Like, it's so much fun. He's such a genius. When it came to, like, switching the sound or moving in a different direction, I wanted the weight to be there, and I wanted the heaviness. I wanted more emotion. And, we were writing songs with emotion, and, like, some of them were heavy, but the sonics are more upbeat, or they're, the tempo's a little bit more fast-paced. With like Pool of My Dreams or Mobile Stars, I was just in a very like dreamy headspace, and a lot of those days I was kind of tired, and it was whatever came out of me. And I don't even, like, to be completely honest, I don't remember majority of those days, the recording sessions, because we were just so in it, and I was just like in a zone. Cocteau Twins, Elizabeth Fraser is like such a massive influence for me. Listening to Song to Siren by This Mortal Coil, I think it leaves a lot of space for the listener to kind of paint a picture in their mind, or to kind of insert their feelings or their whatever imagery comes into their head. I think it's not as like in your face. when I write kind of from a dual perspective of like, here's what I'm feeling internally, but also, I guess, what I'm seeing or what I'm observing. There's a lot of that kind of hidden within other songs. I think Cool Buzz is the one that just has the most forward-facing kind of commentary on the outside world, I guess. Well, Bug in the Cake is like, that was a fun song to record and write, and it's still a fun song to play. The energy is, it's like, it never changes. It's always the same high energy fun. Like, all of us are enjoying ourselves when we're playing it. And the chorus kind of dances around in my head, like, from time to time. Yeah, there's also a lyric, another Persia, my best friend, another nod to her. It's killer party girl, shoot my BB gun. My friend Persia, like, for the longest time, again, another thing that she would just say was like, BB, oh BB. Like, it was just like an earworm phrase that she just like wouldn't stop saying. And I just associated it with her and I called her BB. And when we were writing that song, Justin and I wanted to incorporate that somehow, but we didn't like really know how. And then it just kind of came to us like, oh, BB gun. BB. Yeah, it's perfect. The track Often Others, it's like the fastest, like it's like the heaviest song on the record. And I think when we were making it, it was something I really loved the concept of. And then when we started doing it, I kind of got a little nervous because I was like, oh shit, this is really heavy. It's leaning into industrial, not too much because I love industrial and I'll take heavy industrial anytime. But I was just worried that like, is this gonna line up with the sonics that are already here? But I think that it has kind of its sister songs, and you know, the themes within the song are themes that are spread across the album, so it was meant to be there and we recorded it for a reason. I had never really tried really belting before, and we kind of started on like the first day with Thumb trying to make the bridge like punchier. From that point on, you know, it was something that like Justin kind of wanted to add more of, and like I was so used to like recording or writing songs and like in falsetto, or they're a little more airy or lighter, and it opened my eyes a bit and it like pushed me in a different direction with my vocals, which was really fun. It was fun to experiment with that kind of stuff. I have Anthony and Angel Lopez, who they worked on my record, they mixed my record. They're both such incredibly talented musicians and so deep to their like core. Like, this is their passion and what they do and what they care about. My guitar player, Salar, he worked with my dad as a guitar tech for the Foos for like, I think maybe almost 20 years. It's all like family. Like, we all kind of knew each other through like different people at first, and now like being in the studio and rehearsing the songs together and like building this really strong like relationship between all of us. It's been so much fun, and playing the songs live for the first time since we recorded them is so exciting and so fun too, to like figure out how to like make it work live, because we stacked a lot of guitars on the record, and so it's like figuring all of that out is a bit of a challenge, but it's a fun challenge, and we like challenges. I love festivals. I love seeing the way that different crowds in different places are, the way that they interact with each other, the way they interact with the band. It's like, it's so much fun. I love walking around and exploring, and I love bumping into people and like maybe seeing friends or meeting new people, and you know, maybe a phone dies and then you have to like run around and ask somebody like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Like, it's fun. It's like a really, really enjoyable experience, and I'm so stoked to like play all the festivals that we have on the lineup. It's like, it's honestly a trip for me to like think about like, oh shit, we're like gonna play those festivals, and I've been to a handful of them like as a kid, and it's really exciting. But yeah, I love festivals, and I really hope that like we'll have time to like scout out other bands and like hang out and walk around and explore, because that's the best part. Glastonbury is like the dream. I sang at it with my dad, which was like so mind-blowing, and I've never been that nervous before a show in my entire life. Like, and afterwards too, I had like aftershock. I had to like lay down backstage for a while because I was just it was so overwhelming and incredible. But that's my dream, like to play to the field and like to look out into that sea of people is just, it's insanity. It's so magical. I'm starting to become more hopeful again that people will connect with each other and like put down distractions and take time to listen to each other and to spend time with each other and understand each other. It's a hope that needs to grow a little bit more because I'm still weary, but there are moments every day, you know, and I try to like look out for them, especially in musical settings. There's loads of them where there's just a connection between all of the people that are there, and there's this shared love for one thing, this like connected almost like purpose that we all have. Music is something that can kind of help facilitate that connection, that community that I think people are really, really in need of right now. And I think that more people, when they're at festivals and when they're at concerts, should consciously make the decision to put their phone down and to interact with the person next to them or watch the show. Like, try to watch the show for 15 minutes without picking up your phone. See how that makes you feel, because you'll feel so much. We need to like be here and we need to be with each other. And I think that music is like one of the few things that can do that, regardless of culture, regardless of race, regardless of language. Like, it's a really beautiful, powerful, universal thing. There's so many like little things on a daily basis. Like, even just driving here, all of the flowers on the freeway are in bloom right now, and they're like purple and orange. It's just the craziest thing. It's so beautiful. But I've been listening to a lot of the Breeders, as kind of always. I love Kim Deal's writing so much, and I just love the way she plays instruments. It's just so special. Lots of Pixies too, lyrically. It just transcends like time, honestly. It's so special, so creative and magical. I've been listening to a lot of Madonna. I was like a gigantic Madonna fan as a kid. Like, I used to call iPhone Donna phone, because like that's all I knew that it did was just play Madonna music videos. Like, I've just been kind of like going back and listening to the production on those albums, and like it's just like perfect pop music. And it's so real. It's not trying to be anything other than what it is, and I think that's just so beautiful.